Alright, welcome back to my channel. So, when we last left off, they just did the sports festival. So, Ida, he gets the call saying his brother got attacked, Stain. And everyone wants me to do, the shit for this one to be Chara or Frisk. And one of them really piqued my interest when they said, they're twins and they have the same power. Oh, I gotta find that comment again. So, I'm gonna do that. Chara and Frisk are in here. I don't really know much about Chara and Frisk. But he told me, make them twins and give them, the same quirk. Well, similar quirks. So I believe that they, can summon knives. They basically mostly use knives. And I think Frisk is the good one, and I think Chara is the bad one. If I'm correct, just say it in comments. If I'm not, just correct me. And leave their powers, which I won't be finishing this series not that fast. Well, I probably will, knowing me. I speed through things. That's just how I am. ADHD got me tripping. So, I'm sorry I didn't post yesterday. I was going to do a double upload for that, but I didn't. Don't know why. Which this day I might finish this series and possibly do the Oster with. So, Ida gets the phone call saying that his brother and Jenny got, hurt by Stain. He can't do hero work anymore because the muscles and things in his legs were cut and his spine was also messed up. Ida heard that he hurried, with a pace out of, the sports festival. He went to visit his brother. He did. He see the bad condition his brother was in. So from that day onward, Ida swore vengeance on, Stain. And Deku can, feel this, that Ida's heart is getting, his soul getting darker. So Deku walks up to Ida and says, "Hey." And somebody said I sound like Sans. To be true, honest, I don't know what Sans sound like. So I can't confirm if that's true or that's not. That don't sound like the dialect that he be saying. So, what happens is that, Deku approaches Ida and says, "So, you're planning to go after revenge. I can feel it." He says, "How did you know?" Deku says, "I can feel it. You didn't just hear me say that?" As Ida says, "Fine, I am. So what is it to you?" Deku says, "I'm a judge. If your soul keep going dark like this, I'm gonna have to judge you." Ida gets a little bit scared because he remembers all the time Deku did judgment. Endeavor still got, his 5 months or, a little bit less, 4 months and a couple, weeks from, last time Deku did the judgment on him. That probably was my mother getting out the car, but I don't know. I can't tell. It's raining. Supposedly it is. Damn. Trash can outside. Gotta pull it back to there. Alright. I'm gonna have to keep talking while I get on some clothes. I gotta go outside and pull my trash can back to in front of the house. So, Deku tells this to Ida. Ida says, "Fine, I won't go after revenge, even though Ida gonna do this." Deku says she better not, or it's gonna be, very bad for you. With my shoes. So, Ida still goes to Manual seeking revenge, trying to be slick and try to make it so that Deku wouldn't find out. But Deku found out. And he also enters ships with Manual. I'm about to shoot. Oh, sorry. I'm not paying attention. I'm currently getting on my shoes. So, they get on the train, and Ida can see that Deku was going the same way he going. Ida then asks Deku why he following him. Deku says he is not. You're just walking in front of me. This the right jacket? Who jacket is for? Damn, all these jackets in my room. Alright. Oh, hold up. So, sorry for the noise. My sister got this noise on. Alright, it's currently raining. There goes some thunder. All this hair outside. So, like I said, they get to the destination at the internship area, and Ida and Deku, to pronounce themselves to Manual. Manual says, "I am the pro hero Manual," and he explains his quirk. I don't remember clearly what Manual quirk was. I think it was a water quirk. Which, Manual is shocked that Ida with a speed quirk would come to him, and Deku too. But he didn't really think too much of it. He just happy because they came to him. So then after that, they went on patrol. During patrol, Ida splits off from Manual and Deku, and he goes, into an alleyway. He finds Stain in the alleyway. Stain cuts Ida up, and Deku and Manual hear, Ida screaming. So they go into the alleyway. They see Stain, basically stabbing Ida, and then they stop him. But Manual gets cut too. Couple of cuts on his body, and Deku, he stops Stain. He tells him that the hero killer Stain, you have hurt many heroes, actually killed them. Your soul is not very pure. Do you want to face judgment right now? And Stain says, what a little kid like you gonna do? As Deku basically says, how about this? I'll give you judgment now. As Deku says, judgment. And that's when every hero that was actually in Hosu at the time fighting no moves, Deku, Stain, Ida, Manual, Endeavor, Shoto, and the other heroes that was also there. They all, in the courtroom, and they see Deku, they see Stain. Deku being, one of Deku's skeletons that bring him the paper. Hero killer Stain. It seems that you have killed a multitude of heroes. Well, seeing as you killed more than one, and it was on purpose, I'm sorry, but I hate to do this. I really hate to do this in real life, but I'm gonna have to sentence you to death. This thing says, huh, little kid like you, acting like you can play God and choose who you want to kill. Deku says, I'm not playing God. This thing says, what do you mean by that? I'm only playing my part as the judge. As Deku says, execution. As the skeleton's brain, staying away, and Stan says, wait, you were serious? No! Then, you hear a chopping sound, and then a thud. Stan has died. All the heroes, they were scared at this. No endeavor to. Todoroki, he already saw this, once happen to a whole bunch of villains. So he basically tells Endeavor and everyone else, this happened at the when we was at the USJ. A whole bunch of villains attacked, and the ones that had the darker souls, they were killed. Everyone shocked from what Todoroki just said. So, yeah, I'm sorry if y'all gonna hear that noise. My sister, she thinks she need that to go to sleep, but I think it's aggravating. Okay, so Deku basically saying court adjourned, and everyone basically go back to where they was and where they originally was. But Manuel, Stain, Ida, and Deku, they go back to where they was, and Stain drops on the floor, his head missing. Well, it's still there, but it's not attached to his body. Oh yeah, I'm sorry for that little laugh. I'm a little bit twisted, if y'all can see from what ifs I usually do, and how the backstory be. Let's just say I find pleasure in their pain. Well, not that much pain. I'm a masochist, if you can put it that way. I'm a plotter. I make stories. I'm a what if YouTuber. I'm sneaky by nature. It's just how I am. I was born a bad kid, so I'm always going to be one. I got my name Gingerbread from my auntie because I was bad. And I used to run a lot, and I was really fast. I always ran away. Oh, y'all should go check that video out. But I probably ain't gonna watch it. I got other things to do. So, Ida basically throws up from seeing the dead body. Manuel too. Well, Manuel don't throw up, but he gets a little gag. Ida fools on throws up because, who wouldn't throw up if they see a dead body for their first time in their life? Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to tell you guys this now. I got real hooked up more on the song. There. So Ida throws up, and the rest of the heroes get to the area, and they take, after calling the ambulance, police, they take Stain dead body away. The Nomu tries to come and get Deku, but what Deku does is he shoots a key blast. Not key blast. What am I thinking about key blast? He shoots a gaster blaster at it. Erasing the Nomu. Now, I don't know when I'm going to bring Cho and Frisk into this. Actually, no, I have an idea. So, Ida goes to the hospital, and he basically gets, patched up. So does Manuel, and, he gets scalded by Deku. Deku says, I told you not to go for revenge. Did you not understand me when I said that? Ida says, but I had to. It was for my brother. Deku says, for your brother is still alive, Ida. He never died. That's why you're dumb. You should be happy that your brother's alive and not going for revenge just because he got hurt. Listen here, Ida. If you would have actually killed Stain, your soul would have went black, and that's when I had to done judgment on you, and probably you would have died for killing someone on purpose. If it's an accident, then that's an accident. But if it's on purpose, that's on purpose, Ida. I can't save you past that point. You will be judged if you do that. Ida then listens. Then police dog comes in. He scalds Deku and Ida. He scalds Deku more, saying that he killed Stain. Deku tells the dog, "Shut up. You had it coming. I'm nothing but the judge. I judge them based on their soul. If it's, if the evidence points to where they're guilty, then I killed them. If not, probation. If they're innocent, they're innocent. They go away scot-free." So, the police dog hears that, and Deku basically walks out, telling Ida goodbye. Dang, my neck hurt. So Deku walks to a park, just sitting down, eating some hot dogs with a lot of ketchup. And I mean a lot. Cause Sans love for ketchup. Deku gets that. But, he don't eat plain ketchup. So, then two twins came up to Deku and says, hello. And Sans in Deku mind says, Chara, Frisk, And, Chara and Frisk and these two girls' mind said, Sans, they basically, how can I say this? They feel each other's soul. Let's just say that. What was that sound? I don't really care. So they feel each other's soul, And, they both their hosts that's carrying, Chara and Frisk hosts, Chara and Frisk tell them that is Sans. Well, he has the soul of Sans. They ask, they basically know who Sans was from Chara and Frisk, telling them about him. And, Sans tell Deku that is Frisk and Chara. And, Sans told Deku about Frisk and Chara. And, Deku looks again and he says, they're quite cool. Alright, Lightning. Don't turn off my power. I can't post the video. So, they're quite cute. Yuck. I hate that word. Nigga like me saying cute. So, then they thinking he's quite handsome. Then, they start talking. Eventually, somewhere through there, they, start flirting. And then they got a date. It's a 3 date. So, they go on that date. They gotta, some time before they go to the, final exams. So, Deku and Frisk Chara go on a date. Which they are becoming heroes, but they're supposed to be, transferred into, UA, but not right now. They're gonna come in during the wood, the forest arc. But right now they're in a different school, and the reason they're transferred to UA is because they got high exams from that school, and they got to transfer to UA. And because basically they moved to a different part of the city where, a different, city where UA was at, and they couldn't stay where they was in their same school. So, they could start dating both of them. And they taking things at medium speed. They already kissed, but they ain't, tied a knot yet. If you know what I mean by tied a knot, then trust me, I don't do 18 plus what ifs. I don't really go that much into details. I just explain to you. I give it my way of saying it. Like every YouTuber has their own way of saying, the deed. So they haven't played football yet. Why you want me to? Okay, no. I'll see. Deku gets hit by a car. Let's see what he mean by that. So, they still going out. So final exams come up. The written portion, Deku get first place. Someone did tell me that Sans has universal knowledge. So I thank you for that. I hope that's true. I hate the thunder and the lightning, but I love the rain. Just so relaxing. It always puts me to sleep. And Deku basically is Deku and Bakugo versus All Might, like in canon. But Deku don't want to fight All Might at all. He don't want to fight All Might. He just want to get to the end. He a little bit tired. He just trying to get this over with and go on a date with Chara and Frisk. Actually, no. He trying to get frisky tonight. If he see, you catch my drift. You know what I mean by he trying to get frisky. He trying to play football. He with them two tight ends. Oh my God, I hate myself. I really hate myself saying it. So, Deku just says, Rocco, let's get this over with fast. I'm tired of, I have a date with two destinies. Rocco says, what do you mean by that? What does this bastard mean by that? No, we're gonna fight All Might. Deku says, you wouldn't even last a knee. Bago says, yes, I would. We're going to fight All Might and we're going to win. Or you can leave, weakling, and I'll fight All Might on my own. Deku says, sure. All right, go ahead. So, they say start. All Might says that, giant punch like a candy. Bago thinks, that ain't nothing. I can possibly match that. And then All Might comes, rocketing through. Gives Bakugo a knee. Bakugo brain get rattled so hard, this nigga lose all functions in his legs. The rest of his body system shut down, except his organs. This nigga passed out on sight. They could tell him, told you. They tried to warn you. You just had to sit there and get that ass whooping. You couldn't have ran. You didn't try. Well, fool. As Deku picks up Bakugo. And All Might, looks to the side. Deku, All Might, still looking down. So Deku, basically use a shortcut. Already at the end. Principal Nazwa says, heroes win. They escaped. Almost says, what? I just saw them in front of me. As, All Might comes back and sees Deku. And, Bakugo. Bakugo got Z's coming out his head. And Deku goes on his date with his two destinies. His two tight ends. And They go back to Deku house. Inko sees Deku come home with two girls, twins, and they looking. She think that they look cute. Just saying they look like a cute couple. Inko says, "All right, look at my son go. He getting two cuties." As Inko says, "Don't be loud." As Deku says, "Mom, I mean it. I'm gonna have company over in a little bit. Don't be loud." As Inko accompanies Mitsuki and her husband. Which I still didn't get the name to. I don't really care. He ain't relevant too much. Every time I think about him, I think of Hisashi, but I already know that Hisashi got black hair, but he got that no hair with a mustache. I don't really know what Hisashi's face look like. All I know is he got black hair. And this nigga left for America and never came back. And Deku and Chara and Frizz go to his room when they play some football. Deku went deep, but they still threw it back. After speaking the language of the gods to them. Don't worry. Deku does wear shoulder pads when he playing football. So there's no many, Dekus going around. Oh. Seems like my sister is up. Well, one of them. So, I wonder which went up. But if y'all just not tuning into the channel, I have sisters. They are aggravating. I have no brothers. I just got 3 sisters. 2 older sisters and 1 younger. We like in order, but except one of them. My younger sister is 2 years younger than me. My oldest is 2 years older than me. And my second oldest is 1 year older than me. So we basically like in order. And I hate it. So. No. Don't do that. Where that came from?
We just had the most amazing family vacation.
No. So, yeah, like I said, they playing football. And, Deku's amazing night is over after that. Deku did keep it down enough to where Mitsuki, well, actually, no. They did, scream out a little bit sometimes. Get that football cheer out. Mitsuki and Mitsuki's husband did hear this. Inko too. Asked Inko, basically, Mitsuki blushed. Mitsuki's husband blushed. Inko blushed. As Mitsuki says, "Are they doing what I think they're doing?" And Inko says, "I'm not gonna spill any information, so don't ask. Where is all this hair coming from? It's not mine." Yeah. Surprisingly, it's 11. And I'm already getting tired. That's a horrible sign. So, after that's done, they still, Mitsuki and Mitsuki's husband still there. After a while, an hour. That's quite a while. Deku, Chara and Frizz come from Deku's room. They look satisfied and Deku look tired. His hair all over his head. So is theirs, and their clothes a little bit messy. No, they walk past that one, and Cole's finna say something, but she just decided to not say anything as they leave the house, and Deku dropped them off at home. You know, and Chara and Frisk, father see Deku, and they say, no, his father, no, they father say, no, he looks at him with a mean, look smug, mean face. He says, little bastard, if you did anything to them, I promise you, I will kill you. As they said, Dad, calm down. You're embarrassing us. And they say, we didn't really do much tonight. Let's say tonight. As he says, tonight? What do you mean tonight? What did you do? As they start blushing, and their dad says, ooh, little brat, I'll give you to the count of 5 to run. Deku says, yeah, I got time to run. I'll just take a shortcut. As Deku walks behind, Chara and Frisk, which they are all the same height, and they all the same height. Deku walks behind them and takes a shortcut. Basically, he disappears. And Chara and Frisk's dad, he mad. He big mad. They basically go in the house and they father basically asking, what did they do? Why are they blushing? And why was y'all at a boy's house? In his room. As their mom says, calm down, sweetie. We was like them when we was their age. We played a lot of football together. And they don't feel comfortable, talk about this with their parents, so they just leave and go to sleep. And that's over. So everyone, wake up in the morning, they get on the bus, to school, they go to, the field, the training camp. Chara and Frisk do get on that bus, as I always basically explains. These are new students, from such and such Shiro Academy, that they actually came here to UA because, in class 1A, because they had to move and they're gonna stay here now. They sit by Deku. And they ask, wait, why you guys sit by him? They say, we know him. We've met before. And we're dating. Everyone's like, what? You guys are... It's raining again. God damn it. So I'm gonna hurry and post this video, and then which I'm gonna do both the fight and and then the what is it called? One fall fight. Off went. So they get on the bus, they drive down to the area they did in Canyon. They get out the bus and say we're gonna take a little break to stretch your legs and things like that. They get out the bus, they start stretching and walking around. Chara, Frisk, and Deku basically just talking to each other. Then the Pussycats show up and send them down the cliff. Chara, Frisk, and Deku, they was ready for that. So what Deku does, he used blue magic on all 3 of them. Nobody else, just all 3 of them, and basically makes them float down lightly. And everyone else said, you could have used that on us too. Deku says, well, I only had time for only catch 2 people. You 3, the rest of y'all aren't really important. You'll be alright. They say, oh, I can't stand him for saying that. As Deku says, well, we'll see you later. As Deku basically pulled Chara and Frisk along with him, and they take a shortcut. They roll around, they go by a tree, and they disappear. Everyone said, I'm tired of him and the teleporting power that he has. How much quirks do he have? And, they at the camp. Koda sees Deku. Koda sees that Deku eyes are different from regular people's. Black and white. Koda says, what's wrong with your eyes? Yes, Deku says, little side effect from my quirk. Deku says, "Hey kid, want to see something cool?" As Koda says, sure." As Deku basically pulls out a Gaster Blaster and basically gets on it and starts flying up. Koda says, "Oh, it is cool." As Deku puts one under Koda's feet and Koda gets on, he starts flying with it. As Koda having a good time. Deku says, "Well, kid, I can see that there's a lot of darkness in your soul. Can you tell me why?" Well, not darkness or sadness. Koda says, "Well, mm, my parents were killed by a villain by the name of Muscular. And he killed my parents right in front of me." They says, "That's harsh, kid. That's harsh. I feel you. My father died too. But I still have my mother. But even though I still have my mother, I still sometimes do feel sad. Because I do miss my father. But listen, you have to move on from the past. Don't stay in the past. The future is always awaiting. So don't look back. Go forwards. You can't take a step, take another one. Don't look back. This is your life, and this is your fight. And when you fight, you give it your all. Go beyond, plus ultra." Deku says this to Koda. Koda cries and hugs Deku from that amazing speech that he basically just gave. It might not have been amazing, but no. Shut up. My speech. I run the army. Y'all are just citizens. Fall in line, soldiers. And Ginger King too. You may be a king, but I run the army. You only run the citizens. You know what? I'm gonna see. I need a computer so I can do more things like editing. Find out how to edit, and get Discord on there so I can get other YouTubers that I can get in contact with. Have talk with them, have a good time, and just things like that. And I can make a group of YouTubers, which I'm gonna call the Commandos. But until then, don't worry about it. So everyone else gets there. As the teachers got there early, they see Deku from Chara and Frisk, and they ask him how he get there so fast. Oh yeah, he can teleport and other people with him. They say, "Oh, okay." As the other class 1A students get there, they say, "We hate you, Midoriya. You could have helped us." As they tired. Everyone says this. They got glares at Deku. He only took them two. He didn't even help. He didn't even give them no encouraging words. He just grabbed them and left. He didn't even say nothing to them. He just grabbed them and left. He couldn't even give them like a little bit of help, tell them what they were supposed to do. He just left. So they mad at Deku for that. And they eat and go to sleep. Next day they train their quirks. They're going hard training their quirks. And what Chopper and Frisk do, or Sans, is they basically pull out the knives. I think they got knives. They basically pull out knives and they say, "We're gonna work on hitting you in their sync." Oh, so you guys fight in sync? Not a rain hit my window. Why? So they start training like that and they try to hit Sans, but they can't. No matter how hard they try, they can't hit Sans. No, he dodging every single last one of their attacks, and they weren't seeing it, and they fighting fast. So Sans is dodging fast, or Deku, and like I said, he don't have Sans drawback, so he don't get tired. and Char and Frisk don't eat her. So they just attacking and attacking. And everyone can see how fast they moving. Char and Frisk moving in perfect sync, and Deku dodging perfectly. Everyone is entranced by this. And everyone stop doing what they're doing and they looking at them. Everyone. Wawa Pussycats, Coda, students, even Bako and Jessica. Yeah. Have y'all ever felt like someone can make a character and then make that character so disliked that people start hating that character no matter which series you do? But until you make that character seem the way you talk, you can make that character seem like a good person. Like I said one time, I forgot which video it was, but Bakugo, I don't really like Bakugo except for a couple of series, like Oni Zergs. What if Deku had a hybrid quirk? But let me stop ranting. So they do that, and they do it every day. So then the villains raid. Villains come in. They don't do that stupid courage test. They just sitting there roasting s'mores, telling jokes, telling stories. Campfire stories, scary stories. And then Deku feels a whole bunch of sin. A whole bunch of black souls. A whole bunch of people that did wrong, killed, torture. He feels it all. And Deku, then Dobby lights the fire to the forest, blue fire. Then Muscular comes out of the forest running real fast, straight towards Deku because, Alpha One wants Deku quirk. Coda says, that's him. That's the man who killed my father. My father and my mother. Deku says, oh, so you're the one. As Deku eyes basically go black, and he says, judgment. As Class 1 knows what's finna happen. Muscular don't know what happened. So all the villains that was in the forest basically dead. And Toga also there. And Class 1A, Class 1B, the teachers, Chara and Frisk are there. Chara and Frisk like, oh, this again. So you pulled out judgment. As Skeleton brings deck of the paper. First, Muscular. You killed a lot of heroes. Sorry, but we're gonna have to weigh your soul. As Deku pulls out Muscular's black soul. Puts it on a scale with a pure soul. Which I'm gonna say this, a pure soul is white. Just for me. Just for me to get through this. A pure soul is white. And he weighs it, and the pure soul go all the way up, telling them that Muscular's heart is too black. It's too evil. It's too polluted. So Deku says to death. As they drag Muscular away, and they say, "Wait, you think you can kill me?" And then he get back there. He see the guillotine. They basically killing him with. They put his head through there and says, "Wait." And then then he screamed, "No, no!" And then chop. And then thud. Muscular head goes bye-bye. Which Deku don't have Coda in there. Coda's actually in a waiting room. It's like a waiting room outside. Well, where Coda can't hear it. And he can't see it. And they gonna cover Coda's eyes before, when they get back to the real world. Because, they don't want to see Coda, just see the dead bodies. And then, other villains like Himeki Toga, you really didn't do anything. So, you only on probation. Dobby. Real name, forgot. Something Todoroki. Which, Todoroki hears this and stops and says, "How did he get my real name?" Wait, as no, Deku says, "Probation really didn't kill people. I don't think Dabi actually killed anyone up until this moment." My oldest sister, dog. So, Spinner, I don't know, don't know if he killed anyone. No, the rest of them, he basically just give them probation, and they leave. After all that happened, cause they scared of Deku. They basically just heard, him basically just eliminate Muscular, and all the villains leave. They cover Koda's, eyes, so he won't see the dead body of Musculars. And all the heroes, heroes and cops get there and they, take Muscular's body away. Ask, students and teachers what happened. They say that, the villains attacked and they could use the quirk to stop them and kill one of them. They say that he can't really be killing like this. That's not what a hero would do. Deku says, it's not my fault. I have to bring judgment. That's all I have to do. That's it's my job to bring judgment. If I don't, I will be punished. Which that is true. Deku has to bring judgment if a dark soul comes in his presence. He has to bring judgment upon it. But let me tell you this: if a soul does have remorse, from killing someone, Deku will let him go. But if they have no remorse, they die after killing someone. Like I said, if it was a mistake, they get let go. If they have remorse, they can let go. But they gonna have serve a prison sentence. Which Deku hasn't put anyone in prison yet. Now the heroes raid the base. They actually bring Deku in on this one. They tell him to go with All Might, and he do that. So they raid the base. All Might then bust through the door. All Might says, "I am here," as he try to get everyone, but the black goo come out their mouth, teleporting them away. All Might then rushes to the other side of town, trying to get to with Awful One that the villains, the heroes that died in canon still die. And All Might gets there to see them die. And he starts fighting with Awful One. Deku gets there. Awful One then tries to say, "Oh, I'm going to take your quirk and kill All Might with it." As Awful One tries to he grabs Deku by his head. He tries to take his quirk. But he sees that it doesn't work. It didn't work. And Awful One, said, "Wait, what?" Deku says, "It doesn't work, does it? Well, it's time for your judgment." As Deku says, "Judgment." As Awful One is on stand. And Deku says, I forgot. I don't really know Awful One's real name. That's all we got is his name is Awful One. As Deku says, Awful One's real name. You have done a lot of things in your life. Your long life, over 500 years or so, 200 or something. So you've killed your own brother, which I believe he did kill him. No, he basically says you killed a lot of heroes. Nana Shimura, him, One For All users from the past that actually had it. Was gonna say he killed so many One For All users, heroes, villains, people like that. You stolen a lot of quirks. You ruined a lot of lives. You did all this. So It's time to weigh your heart. And off one's heart is darker than black. I mean, it's pitch black. It's the darkest you'll ever see. What's the darkest black called? I forgot. Deku weighs his heart and says, well, I'm sorry to say this, but you're guilty. The death penalty. Deku says, no, bring him to be executed. As Skeleton basically get off one and they drag him away. Off one says, you think I can't break out of this? He tried to break the Skeleton's arms, but he sees that it's ineffective. And he thinks, wait, I can't break out of this. He keep on trying, but he can't. They put his head into the guillotine, and he's thinking, wait, no, this is not supposed to happen. This is not how it's supposed to go. This is not how I'm supposed to die. I'm going to live from this anyway. You can't kill me, kid. I am, he basically tried to say, I am, Thanos line, I am inevitable, but sadly, he gets cut off when his head gets cut off. I am, as everyone hears, a chop, and then thud. And Deku says, no, case adjourned. As they come back to the real world to see, off one head missing. Well, it's there, but it's not attached to his body. As All Might, basically thinking, finally, we've defeated him. And that's over with. And this one gonna lead this part off. Thank you for watching, and peace out. Have a pleasant evening, everyone. And remember, being evil is not a crime unless you get caught doing something evil. Stay bad and don't become good. All the good people they live boring lives, but we live interesting lives, and that's all that's good. Don't get boring on me. Goodbye.